morning. Welcome to day 80. As you can see by our attire, it started to rain again. But it's all done. It was a pass. It was a quick hitter. Did a little bit last night while we slept. Did a little bit now.
Might get a pop-up during the day today.
Yeah, last week could tell, but I don't have any internet, so it's tough to tell. It changes. Last time I saw, it wasn't supposed to do it now, so, but it just did.
What you gonna do?
So we play it by ear. We're supposed to go over to Priest today.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. And then down. So we'll be low tonight. So if we get big storms tonight, we'll be low.
Drop us to our knees.
Nah, today won't be that bad. It's going to be all good today. Those last two were brutal. We got to have a good one, right? All right.
We can hope.
We can hope. It'll be good. 15 miles. The elevation's only 2,500.
Yeah, but descent's over 5,000.
Yeah, but descent doesn't bother you.
Yeah, but it bothers you.
Yeah, well, I'll just roll down the hill if I have to. Either way, we'll get there. All right, we'll catch you out there. There we go. That's a good morning right there. Hopefully we're done with the rain for a while. Beautiful. That's a nice view there. We don't walk into the sun that often in the morning. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. We change so many directions. We're northbound, but you go east, west, north, and south. It's a lot better than the rain we were getting. Temps ain't that bad, right, pup? Right on, buddy. Yep. So it opened up to a nice view. Yeah, I still don't know what the deal was with that fire. Maybe it was a wildfire. There was a Forest Service guy that came through. That's why I didn't say anything. That
area was all part of the controlled burn.
You think that's what it was? Controlled burn?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't bother calling anyone about the smoke, because the Forest Service guy had just come through about 20 minutes before that. I imagine that's what he was checking. That's where he came from, that direction. Plus, I didn't have cell coverage anyway. I don't have much coverage in this section. So if there's a delay in me answering any of the comments, it's this section here. I get coverage for a little bit in the middle of the day, and then nothing by the time I go to camp. You think you're going to have it, and then nothing. I like doing that, sitting in a tent and we read the comments together. It's like everybody's with you. It uplifts your spirits, especially on a bad day like yesterday. Woo! That was 2 rough ones in a row. Today's been pretty good, and it's a cool temp. Started off with the rain, but I mean, we already had the tent down. We already had the oatmeal done and the coffee made. So we just had to throw on our rain gear for a few minutes. It's supposed to rain maybe again later on this afternoon, so hopefully we'll be done and I can get the tent up in time. Looks like rain for the next 5-6 days on and off. Tough to tell. Play it by ear. Alright. Well, it looks like somebody lost their fun pack. Spy Rock Road to Montebello, 1.9 miles. So if you're looking how to get to Montebello, I guess it's 1.9 down that road. Spy Rock's a half a mile. Chillyworth Shelter's 2.2 backward. And we're going that way. Bandit's directing over here. He said cut. Alright. The birds are still going crazy this morning. Temperature's much better today. The breeze helps. It's a nice breeze. In the shade, when you're on the shady side, that helps too. Bandit's enjoying. He wasn't enjoying yesterday. That was too hot. That was too hot for all of us. Well, we're about halfway to Waynesboro from Glasgow. So 2.5 days we'll get in there. We're going to take a 0 before we go into the Shennies. Yeah, so after this we're going into the Shennies. That'll be fun. Now, I know I've been through there on the motorcycle. I've seen a lot of bears on the side of the road walking along. I don't know. Hopefully there's not a lot of bears walking along the side of the trail. They seem pretty indifferent to you when you're in the car, but that could change when you got a dog with you. All in all, it's turning out to be a beautiful day. So we're going to stop at the Priest Shelter, fill up our water bottles, have lunch, then go up to the Priest. I don't know that the trail summits it or not. I gotta look at the weather because we're trying to beat a thunderstorm. If we've got time to summit it and it's not that long a trail, we'll do it. Because I doubt I'd come back for that one. I doubt I'd come back for that. Come back for that waterfall though, there's no doubt about that. Not as many flowers in this section. Alright. Here we are, the Priest Wilderness, George Washington National Forest. Got about 8-9 of a mile. Get up to shelter, then we'll have lunch, fill up our water bottles, eat some tuna fish, and chill out. Here we are, we're at the Priest Mountain Shelter. We're going to have lunch at 12 o'clock. I'll check the temp after. Regular shelter, although I gotta say, that pylon over there does not look too cool. I'd look out for that. But other than that, it looks fine. And this one actually has some decent looking tent sites, which is a rarity for shelters around here. They look pretty decent. Alright, lunch is over. Whew, it's about 1 o'clock, 72 degrees. We're heading up to the Priest and then downtown.
Down, down, down.
Down to the tent site.
About 4.5 miles.
Yep, 4.5 to go. Temp's been pretty good, but it's warm now. That's all right. We only got a little 100 feet to climb.
And there's a cool breeze every now and then.
Yep, and then it'll be all down after that. All right. Hey, help me move that rock off the top of this.
You're on your own there, mister.
All right. From the ledges at the Priest. Gorgeous views. Oops. Well, there was no actual summit for, well, I mean, there is a summit. We're right here for the ledges. There was no side trail or nothing. It's not like it's a bald or anything like that. The views from the ledges, though, that was pretty awesome. All right, so it's all downhill from here now. Just me, the wind, the bugs, Carrie and Bandit. Not that many ticks today. Must be a different area. All right. Here's some nice views. A farm down here. Carrie's saying Christmas trees.
Could be tobacco, but
I don't know. I don't know. I do know it's gorgeous. All right, that's the end of day 80. We're at the Tye River Bridge, T-Y-E.
it's a suspension bridge.
It is. You can see it suspended right behind us.
Yeah, once you get about halfway across, it's a rocket.
It gives you the wiggles.
You gotta walk with it.
We made it down the Priest today. We watched some people dying coming up the Priest on that side.
Ooh, southbound down the Priest is not pretty.
Ooh-wee. Those poor souls. They were in rough shape.
And it was hot too. They was starting in the later afternoon.
Yep. You got to get your miles done early by lunch and then coast in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Well, forget it.
it's rough out there.
It is rough out there. That's why we try to bang out 10 by lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just do the other 5 in the afternoon. Coasted on in with the Bandit. It was actually pretty cool this morning. It started out damp, but then it was cool.
Yeah.
It was good till about 11:30. Then the sun broke free. Then it got hot again.
Mm-hmm. It's May.
It is May.
You're in the south.
We're in the south. We are in the south. That's why we should have started in October.
No.
Would have been better.
No.
You'd already be up north.
We wouldn't have any digits left.
Ah,
Fingers, toes, nose.
those are add-ons. All in all, it's a pretty good day. We got 2 more days. Hopefully, we can make it. Got some weather coming. Not sure how it's going to be because I can't get any connections. Every time I get a connection, it's only for 3 minutes, and then when it goes to load, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little tough getting a connection. It looks like tomorrow will be spotty. It looks like Sunday will be rain, but we'll be walking into town, so that's not as bad as walking into your tent and setting up in the rain. I think tomorrow we got a couple showers coming through, but I think there's breaks as well, so that's not as bad. As long as I can break it down in the morning tomorrow and set it up tomorrow night, the next morning doesn't matter. We'll have everything put together inside, and I'll just strip it down in the rain and go. We shall see.
The trials of the trail.
Trials of the trail. Yep. We're about 830 miles in. That's impressive. It's impressive to me.
Me too.
So, Bandit's asleep. Gotta go put the food bags away. And then we'll get to sleep. We'll hit it again tomorrow. We'll see you out there.
See you out there.
Peace.
Peace.